What was that budget?
It's a fairly traditional National Party budget. It is dressed up to look like a support package for low and middle income New Zealanders, but when you read the detail, actually the majority of the benefits go to people who are on higher income.
They're like magicians that go to children's parties, right? And they're kind of like doing all these card tricks, and all the kids all can see that actually they're not really very good at it. They tie the magician up to a tree and then...
Hey, don't be too hard on those magicians, because they just got screwed in the budget.
So. Yeah, they did.
I mean, it's good for those families who are getting that money because they desperately need it, right? And it's
you can move out of the car
and
get into the house.
Well, actually, no, you can't, as it turns out, because
that's important.
Not enough of that.
So you're still in the car.
Yeah, well, or you're in a motel. The government's boasting about how many hundreds of millions of dollars it's spending on motels, where they're putting homeless families into motels.
They've actually increased the amount of money that they'll use for that, moving families into emergency accommodation, but they haven't significantly increased the money that they'll use to build the houses.
What are we doing on the pollution front with the budget?
Because they haven't done anything on climate change for the past 9 years, the bill to New Zealand about $1.5 billion a year, and that's basically to pay other countries to cut their pollution so that we don't have to.
You're saying we're paying 1.4 billion to other countries so that we don't have to put 1.4 billion into cleaning up.
Yeah.
Like, we've essentially got a messy room, and we're paying our relatives
to clean their rooms.
To clean their rooms, but our room's still messy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know, government keeps putting money into tourism and, and those services, but they're not actually putting it into... Not only are they not putting it into protecting our native species and our ecosystems and the forests and saving the Maui dolphin from extinction, they're actually taking money away from that.
One of the things that they're actually considering doing at the moment is putting a coal mine into a kiwi habitat on conservation land on the west coast.
Wow.
I mean, they're actually considering doing that, which just blows my mind.
That's kind of like the bad guys from Fern Gully, a great 90s environmentalism film. But that's like kind of panto villain. I think that's answered all my questions I have.
You don't have to read it now.
No, thank you. I'll have another question like later on, but it's only around why we're still printing them. But I'm sure maybe that can change too.
I'm sure it's so that Stephen Joyce can wander around looking like a finance minister.
Or maybe he needs it as a shield to protect him as well. Thank you very much, James Shaw, Metiria.
Thank you.